Hi, welcome to another Just Traveling Through video.
She's Celeste.
And he's Terry, and today we're going to talk about how we acquired over 1 million Hilton Honors Points in just 17 months.
We'll show you the benefits of the Hilton Aspire Card, along with a detailed breakdown of how we accumulated those points over that period of time.
Including the number of stays we had at Hilton and the amount we spent on Hilton stays.
How much money we spent on the card overall, and how quickly the points added up.
At the end, we're going to show you the value we've received so far for the points that we used.
Okay, so pay attention. We're going to ask questions at the conclusion.
Before we jump in today, we'd like to stress that the data that we're going to show you is all real data. It's spreadsheets that I kept to keep track of the data. There's no gimmicks here. And what we did to get the 1 million points didn't require a lot of effort, like getting multiple cards and upgrading them and downgrading them to get multiple sign-up bonus points. We simply got one card and started using it.
These are real-world numbers that we generated along the way, and we're going to show you these numbers because it adds more validity to the entire project.
So let's start with how we stumbled upon the American Express Aspire Card. It was COVID. We decided we weren't going to be traveling
Internationally quite as frequently.
It wouldn't be flying as much, and we'd probably be driving more, traveling around the U.S. and staying in hotels.
Until COVID declined.
Normally we carried credit cards that would accumulate airline miles. And we realized we had enough airline miles to travel internationally a few times so that when COVID was over, we didn't need to keep accumulating those miles. So
Right.
We decided we wanted to take a look at some of the other options that we had.
So we noticed that the Aspire Card had some really excellent benefits.
For a $450 annual fee, the benefits include a 150,000 miles sign-up bonus to
Right.
start with.
Gave us immediate diamond status on the Honors Program.
Diamond status gives you all of the Hilton Honors benefits, including those things listed above, but also additional benefits such as 100% bonus on stays and free room upgrades if available. And if you maintain Diamond status for 10 years, you get lifetime Diamond status. You get 14 times points at any Hilton that you stay at.
Including 7 times points on restaurants.
You get an annual $100 resort credit at the Waldorf or Conrad hotels. And you get 3 times points on any other money that you spend. You get a $250 airline credit to use annually on an airline that you select.
And you get a $250 resort credit on whatever resort you're going to stay at that year.
So any spend that you do at a resort, you get $250 back.
And an annual free night at any Hilton property that you select.
And you can see right away here how many benefits you get from just having the card.
Yeah, just a quick look will show you that the points pile up rapidly.
And you can see, with a $450 annual fee, it seems kind of steep, but when you look at everything that you're getting back, it seemed reasonable. When we took a look at it and we thought just the free night award would help cover the cost of the annual fee. And once we got the card, all we did was basically move most of our spending to that card.
Yeah, we were using credit cards for all of these activities anyway, so just putting everything on one card made a lot of sense, and it helped the points accumulate faster.
Over the 17 months, we spent about $58,000 on the card with an average of about $3,400 a month.
So when you look at this number, it may look large, but when you realize that we were putting all of our basic expenses onto one card, gasoline, restaurants, entertainment, shopping, groceries, you name it, everything went on the card. So across time, it was a realistic average.
Over that 17-month period, we did do some traveling within the United States. We stayed about 48 nights, totaling $11,000 in spend.
About $232 per hotel night stay.
And here was the breakdown. We took a trip to California and visited Colorado.
Some Disney trips. We went back and forth to New England to visit family, and we went back and forth from Florida to Virginia.
There was nothing extravagant there, but it was a fair number of hotel stays. So now we're going to talk about the 1 million points and the breakdown of how all that spend accumulated points for us.
Yeah, there's the welcome bonus, $150,000.
We actually had $105,000 when we started because we've been Hilton members for a long time, so those were sitting there.
The Hilton hotel points are points from the Honors Program for stays that we accumulated points for. The Hilton Spend is additional points from money we spent while at a hotel.
So the American Express eligible spend was points that we accumulated for how much money we spent on the card itself. And then you can see the other categories where we got points. A car bonus, we've got restaurant points.
Car rentals. The car rental bonus was based upon certain car company rentals and points thereof.
The one thing to note here is we didn't start out expecting to try to get 1 million points. We saw how quickly the points were adding up, and then we thought, hey, let's see if we can go for 1 million. But we're going to show you next how the points for each stay added up so quickly.
Yeah, they run these specials and programs, and if you take advantage of these as they come by, they total quickly.
So in this particular case, we're going to show you an example. We had one stay for $809 at the Disney Resort. We were able to take advantage of the Power Up promotion, the Diamond My Way bonus, the Diamond Elite 100% bonus, the Power Up promotion, Hilton Honors credit card, and base points. So for one spend of $734, we ended up getting 4 times the base points, plus another 1,000 points for a promotion they were running. Plus, we ended up getting 14 times points for the stay, so 809 times 14 is 11,332 points in addition.
Which winds up producing 41,700 points for one single hotel stay. A whopping big total. Lest we forget, the Buena Vista Palace is a really nice hotel immediately across the street from Disney Village, well located, very comfortable, and
you get free parking.
You get free parking.
At the Disney resorts if you stay there. So now that you see how quickly the points accumulate, you're probably wondering what all of these points are worth. Some people attach
a value
like 5 or 6 cents per point. But what we're going to show you is actually how we did cash in so far since we've had the card. We received $250 a year in resort credits for totaling $750.
A diamond member credit of $760.
That's an estimated value based on the number of stays that we had and the kinds of member credit that we would get, which is usually a snack and water or a daily food and beverage credit.
So if you stay 5 nights, your 5th night is free?
We stayed at the Hilton Hawaiian Village, Waikiki Beach for 5 nights, and we estimate the value of that 5th night of being $425 for the time that we were there. $250 a year in airline credits, that's a total of $750.
And special offers totaling $200.
So those special offers, again, were things that would come up monthly in the Hilton, and they send you an email. You have to actually look at them and sign up for them. Things like SiriusXM or buying something at a shoe store or whatever. We didn't do too many of those things, but we did do a few.
And during that time frame, we stayed 18 free nights on Mr. Hilton's properties.
That value based on a dollar amount per night at the different places that we stayed. Some of them were higher end, some of them were lower end, and this is what it came out to. Along with that, we ended up with an annual free night award, which we used this year at the Waldorf Astoria, and that was a whopping $850 value for the one night in DC.
Yeah, these are beautiful hotels. If you ever get a chance to stay at one, jump on it.
It is something we never would have done otherwise. If we didn't have a free night, there's no way we would have stayed at the Waldorf. But it was a really fun experience. We had a great time, and we just pretended it was our anniversary, even though it wasn't.
Okay, so to summarize for the results over 2.5 years, we spent annual fees $1,350, and we wound up with an amazing total of $8,935 in value.
To get that, we only spent 836,570 Hilton Honors points. We had 174,926 remaining, which we estimate would be another 750 in value, bringing us up to, 9,600 plus
Yep.
in value for the 2.5 years that we've had the card.
So to conclude, this is one heck of a program. There's just no downside that we've bumped into yet.
Yeah, we don't know of any other cards. There may be some out there, but we don't know of any that give you quite the same value. Even if you don't love Hilton,
They're everywhere. Yeah, you'd be hard pressed to find a worthy location that didn't have a Hilton
in the U.S.
in the U.S.
Yeah, internationally is a different story. But anyways, thanks for
Watching
and listening and looking at our data. We look forward to any feedback that you have, and if you like this kind of information, let us know and we can consider doing others.
Yep. And if you have the time and you have the inclination, please subscribe to our YouTube channel.
Thanks.
Bye-bye.